I got to see Companion a few days early. Is it any good? Let's talk about it. A billionaire's death sets off a chain of events for Iris and her friends during a weekend trip to his lakeside estate. So this month has been really bad for movies lately, and yes, I do know it's January, which usually means that's the dumping grounds for the bad movies like Flight Risk, that terrible action movie on Netflix we just had. But I know I have seen The Brutalist this month, Nickel Boys this month, but no, those are from last year, but they did get released this year. But those don't count in like the 2025 movie rankings. So we've been waiting for a great movie to hit our theaters this month for a long time. I mean, the month is almost ended. Usually we at least get like one great movie in January, and I was very excited to see Companion, and I'm very pleased to say that this is the first great movie of 2025. So yay, I guess January wasn't all that bad, but who knows? Maybe Dogman coming out this week will be like the new film of the year. I don't know. I'm getting more excited for Dogman. Could go kind of crazy, but no, seriously though, Companion lived up to all my expectations. I was so excited for this movie. The trailers had me so interested. It's kind of crazy that they dumped this in January, but I'm happy we finally have our first great movie of the year. And this is directed and written by Drew Hancock. And fun fact, this actually is the first movie that he's directed, but he has directed some other small TV stuff, some other stuff like that. And he's also written some other TV movies. Fun fact, he actually wrote Fred 2 and Fred 3. Do you remember those Fred movies? Because I do. They were kind of insane. And I will say I was a bit worried about that fact. I'm always worried about a first-time director on kind of this big of a movie, especially a horror movie. But people can do really well with their first movie being a horror movie. It can really launch them into this filmmaking space in a huge way. And they're selling this movie. The funny thing about this movie, the trailers are selling it as from the creators of Barbarian. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, the guy from Barbarian who directed Barbarian directed this. And no, that's not true. The only thing the creators of Barbarian did was produce this movie. Sometimes, producers do a lot for a movie, do a lot on a movie, make a lot of notes. Sometimes they don't. So we really don't know how much of an impact they made. They just put that there to get, butts in the seat, tickets to be sold on that one. And Drew Hancock, he really surprised me though, as he's made, a part scream horror thriller flick mixed with an episode of Black Mirror. It's like they both had a baby and then it just came out and delivered on all fronts. So I was like, Drew Hancock, I'll be keeping my eye on you, man. You did a great job on this movie. So this is technically a sci-fi horror movie, but I will say it's not scary at all. It's more of a thriller than a horror, but I guess you'd say horror because of all the blood that's in this movie. And the sci-fi element in this one is that Sophie Thatcher's character, Iris, is a robot. And no, don't worry, that's not a spoiler as that's in the trailers. And if it's in the trailers, that's fair game on a review. Everyone says that. And when I saw that trailer, I was kind of surprised myself that they revealed that because it seemed like a major, third act plot twist or something like that. But no, oh boy, don't worry about that. That's revealed early on in the movie, and there are so many surprises and like holy shit moments to be had while watching this. I also really enjoyed the balance between the seriousness of all of it in this movie and the humor and banter between the characters as all hell breaks loose. And then they hit you with a little bit of that nice romance in there, kind of like a Valentine's Day you feel, as Valentine's Day is just about 2 weeks away. And then boom, out of nowhere, brutal attack scene. I'm like, what are we doing here? We can't just go from, romance, kissing to boom, 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 romance. And then, boom, attack scene. It's kind of insane how this stuff just comes out of nowhere, but I wasn't complaining as it's a total blast to be had in the theaters. Let's talk about our cast, and be honest, they are all really damn good and have their own standout lines in moments, but our lead here is going to be Sophie Thatcher as Iris, and I will say she's our new scream queen of the horror genre, and I'm here for it, as I think she's terrific in everything that I've seen her in. She's been in The Boogeyman, Maxine, Yellow Jackets, which I haven't seen, and last year's Heretic, and now this. I really do enjoy her in all those movies. I think she does a great job at picking those. The Boogeyman wasn't my favorite, but it's also not a bad movie. I think it's just fine, but she's pretty good in it. And I think that she's at her best here because she gets to play with, a lot in this role. Her role is pretty deep here, and we get to see more of her range as an actress. And I will say that this is her defining role as an actress, and probably her breakout role. I'm very excited to see what she does next. I kind of want to see her in a rom-com. That would be pretty cool, but if she keeps going in the horror genre, I'll keep watching. Jack Quaid is the secondary lead, her romantic partner in this movie. Jack Quaid is just very good in everything that he's in. You know, I haven't seen him too much because he's kind of busy with The Boys, but now that that's finishing, I think it's finishing next year. We'll get to see him probably a couple more movies. He also has a movie coming out this year where he plays a character that doesn't feel pain. A lot of people are hating on that. I think it looks pretty fun. Jack Quaid is a really fun guy. He played the animated Superman in that show. He's really good in that show too. Lucas Gage has a really good role here. I really enjoyed him here. And Harvey Guillen, he is in this. He played Perito in the Puss in Boots movie. He's also really funny here. So you have just a fantastic cast. The pacing is also quite nice as it comes in at just over 90 minutes, so it's a quick and fun time at the theaters. Overall, Companion is the first great movie of 2025, and it was a ton of fun. There are a lot of surprises in store here, so don't worry, the trailers gave nothing away. It's thrilling, funny, and it got brutal at times. Sophie Thatcher is the new Scream Queen. It always finds herself covered in blood, and Jack Quaid is really punchable in this movie, but that's a good thing. I cannot wait to go see this again. I'm going to give it a strong 8.5 out of 10. I really recommend that you all go see this in theaters. The first great movie of the year. As I said, it is going to be fun. Date night movie, fun movie with friends, fun movie for everyone. I will say it is just a great time in the theaters. Probably, probably the first great movie until maybe Captain America or something like that. But then you got another Valentine's Day horror movie coming out the week after this one. So yeah, we got like a, adult movie this week, and we got Dogman this week. So let me know what you guys thought of the movie down below in the comments. If you did enjoy my review, make sure to leave a like. Helps me a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.